everybody, and welcome to Archatic ASMR. Hey, how are you? How are you doing tonight? Or how are you doing this morning or afternoon? How are you doing? And welcome to this slow ASMR video where we do not have to do anything. There are no obligations, and you can just take it easy, knowing that for at least this video, you don't have to worry about anything. You can just empty your brain and rest knowing that for at least this video, everything is okay. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing in this video. It's probably just going to be soft-spoken and maybe some triggers. I don't know. I do know that I want to take it slow because I'm very tired and I haven't done a slow ASMR video in a while. One thing I should mention is that I am working on the trigger words in different languages video. It's just that, I don't know, I'm working on it. That's basically it. So, besides that, I really do not have anything to talk about besides, weird, meaningless stuff. So, you know what? I guess I will talk about weird, meaningless stuff. And maybe in the meantime, I can tap on the GBA Smart Toaster Coaster. I think I have used this item more than GB herself. Or they self. They're GB herself, I think. I think I used this item more than GB did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Although that might not be exactly true. But I don't do blindness. Just kidding. Oh yeah. Stupid stuff. Stupid, meaningless stuff. That's what I was going to talk about. So, I've been watching The Sopranos. I'm currently at season 5, episode 5. I just finished episode 5. And wow, that show is good. That is a solid show. Interesting to watch. The foundation for shows like Breaking Bad and other popular shows that I have not watched yet. I just like it. It's a very simple show to get into with some deeper stuff if you really want to think about it. The episode Employee of the Month, that was a good episode, and the other one with Polly and Christopher in the woods. Spoilers, by the way, but stuff happens. Show enjoyers, when the show they watch does things. I also watched Avatar: The Last Airbender this summer, and I still need to watch Sozin's Comet, the final 4 parts. And that's something I discovered about myself. I cannot watch two shows at the same time. I can watch a movie and a show, but not two series. That's just kind of difficult. It's not like I can understand, I can distinguish the difference between Avatar and The Sopranos. It's just that focusing on one thing allows me to fully immerse myself in that series. And I don't know if other people have this. I mean, I know some people that can watch shows for hours, and like, that can watch multiple shows for multiple hours, and they just don't care at all. It's weird like that. Also, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but if my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I have, surprise, surprise, been sick again for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been sick for the last 2 weeks, but not really sick. It's just I've been coughing a lot. It's a very dry cough. And I'm taking some medicine now for it. But yeah, I don't know. My voice still sounds a little weird because of it. Because of the coughing and the medicine. That medicine, by the way, she gave it, the lady behind the counter gave it to me. And she said, yeah, you can get a bit tired. This medicine may cause you to get sort of tired. And I don't recommend getting in your car. I don't recommend driving, she said. And, well, I was like, probably not that bad. And then I took, it's one tablet, one like very small thing, and I took it that night, or that right before dinner. Oh, I was so tired. Oh, I played some Overwatch and I noticed my reaction time just decreased. It was terrible, honestly. It works. It sort of works. I'm coughing less. I really have to cough right now, but I don't want to make a loud noise. I'm coughing less. It helps, but the medicine is very strong. Luckily, I didn't have school the last couple of days. But tomorrow I have school, and I'm still taking the medicine. It's a long day, so I wonder how I'll do. So that's a little, like, I don't know, life update, I guess, of stuff I did this week or last week. I'll do some mic brushing too. I don't know how this sounds. I don't have the filter on. I think I'm gonna put I call it the plop cap, but I know that's not what it's called. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put the thing on. Okay, yeah. Be right back. This is the first time I put the thing on the mic. And I think, a month I've recorded some videos because I like the sound of it. I did not think this through because now for the first, I think, 10 minutes of the video, I'm going to sound completely different than the final half of this video. My bad. So, yeah, that's epic. I know, my life is very interesting. I'm sick all the time and I watch The Sopranos. Ooh. Rough stuff, I know. I'm also noticing that the last week I usually try to keep up with the news because I think, well, I enjoy reading the news and I think it's important to know what's going on in the world around you. Then again, if you don't read the news or don't engage with stuff like that, I completely understand. That's fine too. There are some people who say that there's a lot of bad stuff happening all around the world, and they just won't want to be exposed to that through social media or news outlets. And that is completely fine. Don't worry. You don't have to put on the red light. No, that's sorry. That's the police, Roxanne. No, you don't have to beef. You don't have to force yourself to partake in the whole shebang. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but I've not been keeping up with the news. That's all I'm trying to say, actually. Do some hand sounds. It's a whole experience, a whole thing. Honestly, it's pretty wild to have. I realize it. I think at least every couple of days, like a couple of times a week, that I realize, wait, I have a YouTube channel with over 1,000 subscribers and get consistently like hundreds of views. And that's wild. That's people from all over the world. I have people watching me from India and the United States. That's like, I sound like I'm high, but I'm not. That's intercontinental. It's wild. Just a lot of people. And a lot of people with very, very good vibes. And I appreciate that. Because if y'all mean I cry, just kidding, I can take it. I should do another negative affirmations video. I think negative affirmations are more funny than positive. It just works, but they need to be quirky. If you're just slamming someone down, that doesn't work. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the video now. I kept it together for another whole 3 minutes. I want to thank you for listening, not really watching this video, listening to this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, making it. Hopefully you got out of it what you needed, what you wanted. You're relaxed or you're asleep or I don't know. You just needed a voice in the background, also solid. And hopefully I'll see you in another video next week or in the past. Time travel. Ooh, scary, scary stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you in another video, and goodbye.